the pictures, so we could go ahead and ultimately then put them into our website. Okay. Manufacturer. So the first thing we're going to do here, and our AOR. So you'll have a list of manufacturers that I'll send you with a website and access code. So let's just say that you logged in to your NOR manufacturer. Okay. Things you're going to need is one, to log into your manufacturer. Next, you're going to need a blank inventory to fill the title, which is 80 characters. Okay. Which will have things like upholstery descriptions. It'll have colors. It'll have materials. It'll have age, size, starting price, best offers, and shipping fees. Okay. You're going to need this. This is called a blank form for ICE to fill out. You'll also have a category guide. Category guide will give you categories. These categories, which are here, these are these numbers. For example, if we're filling up a category that's going to be Chinese porcelain, we're going to grab that category number, we're going to copy it, and then we're going to go ahead and fill it in on the blank IE to fill under the section category. Okay? So you're going to need that. And then the third thing you're going to need an inventory sheet, meaning we're going to create a new inventory internally, our code, their code, additional information, dates created, manufacturing, and so on. Okay, so let's get started. First thing to do, you will have the website and password to the website we need to go to, okay? Once you have that, then as, for example, in this one, this is NOR, you'll find the section where it says products, and then with products, I would tell you in your instructions which products we're going to fill. For the sake of this conversation, let's go ahead and start with cabinets, okay? So we'll start with cabinets. We'll pick our cabinets. Let's say that we start with this cabinet. You just start with the very first one, okay? And what you want to do is, the first thing you want to do is you want to look at it, and you want to identify what our goal is. The goal is, the first thing is, we want to gather the information so we can make use of it. First thing is, we want to capture the picture. So this has only one picture. It zooms in when we get closer. So the first thing we need to do on this is identify it only has one picture. If it had more pictures, it would have them down here where my mouse is, and then you would click on them and also go. So the first thing you'll do here is, now that the picture's up in center, you're going to grab your snipping tool, and you're going to grab a new. So whichever snipping tool you use, I use the snipping tool from Microsoft. You'll have your own. Grab new. So now you will grab your snipper, and you're going to snip two things. First thing you're going to snip is this, which is with its entire category, okay, like we have such. Once you have sniped that, then you're going to go ahead and save that. File, save as. For this point of conversations, you could go ahead and create it in your, create a new folder. However you want to create it is up to you. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'll call this folder Noir Furniture, okay? So I have a new folder, and in this one, I'm going to capture this one as image 1 for the model number. See this model number here? I would probably capture this here, so I would probably grab this number here, show copy. I'll go back to I'm in my furniture. I would paste that model number here, give it a -1, and save it, okay? So the first picture that I saved was the actual picture with its writing. Okay, once that's saved, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new snipe. Now the next snipe I'm going to do is just going to be just the actual furniture itself, okay? So there it is. I have it. I will give it a file, save as. I'll go back to my pictures. I'm in Noir Furniture, okay? And I will go ahead once again. I will grab that model number, Control copy, go back to it, put it there, Control V. Now this one I'm going to go -2. Because the first one was the first one. This is the second one. And let's use these as JPEGs. Okay, JPEG is the savings that we want to do. Okay, so there you have it. So you have now saved the actual picture, and you have saved the wording. Okay. Now that we have saved that, the next thing that we want to do is from these wordings, we know it's a cabinet, we know that it has glass, we know that it's hand rubbed, and we have some information here. There's some dimensions, there's some sizings, there's wood type, there's the hand finish, okay? This is what we have, and this is my model number. First thing I want to do is I want to grab my model number, okay? I'm going to copy my model number because it's highlighted. I'm going to go into my inventory. I'm going into my inventory to fill. It's going to be, this is what their code is, Control V. Yeah, put that in there. Now, from their code, what I'm going to do is you're going to grab their code and you're going to make our code, Control V, which is how we manage it. It's going to be different. So we use their code, but what we do is we're going to grab their code. We're going to put your two initials. For example, mine are L. My apologies, sorry. For the beginning here. So you, in front of their code, you put your initials. Like, for example, mine are LG. Sorry. Here we do that again. Okay, Control copy, Control V, okay? So here's our code. Now we're going to create our code. Put your two initials in front of it, LG, okay? And then after that, you're going to go, you're going to skip a letter. You're going to put the letter D in capitals. E, skip a letter, S, skip a letter, F. Okay? So let's see how their code is different to our code. Their code is that ours will have your initials, skip a letter, the letter D, skip a letter, the letter S, skip a letter, the letter F. That's their code, okay? So that's what we have so far. So that's going to be our code. Okay, so now that we have our code, next thing is manufacturer. This is Noir. We can start filling up stuff here. Date created is, whichever day it is. So we'll just put here today's date, whatever it might be. Doesn't matter. Additional information. Obviously, you're going to go into it's a cabinet. Okay. Okay. So we almost got this done. We just have one more additional information. So we're filling up our inventory. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our blank AE to fill. Okay. So this right here, we'll start a new line. Now, this has to be 80 characters, and it's super important. So you have to make sure that it's 80 characters, okay? And at 80 characters, let's just say that this is a sample. Let me delete this one here, and let me delete this one here. All right. So let's say we're going to start right here on the next line, okay? You're going to write information from that cabinet. I want to see what we could take from this cabinet and fill it in under 80 characters to give it a title, our very own title, okay? So here, let's see what we have. We have, first of all, we're going to start always. Let me get this here. We're going to start our title with the size. See here the size? Okay, so we're going to start off with, we're going to take the biggest number of this, okay? And if this one happens to be 83 high, we'll copy that and we'll place it here, Control V. We always start with the height, okay? So we got to fill 80 characters here. Things we like about this cabinet. Let me kind of do some adjustments here real quick. Bear with me a second. I should have got this one here earlier. Okay. All right. So now I can have them both here. So far we have, its height is 83 high, okay? Got to fill up 80 characters about it. What is it? It's a cabinet. So cabinet, glass, right? So it has glass doors. Glass doors. It is hand rubbed. Hand rubbed. Okay, and when I'm looking to pick this up, I'm looking here. I'm also looking here, and I'm looking here. So there's my height. It's mahogany wood. So we're going to put solid mahogany wood, okay? And we got to fill 80 characters. So you can put a finish word like black, and I'm filling up how many words I have here. I have to this, but I could probably put some more of them like amazing piece, okay? The last words we want to use is maybe a little bit of feel, like just like the word amazing, okay? So here we have what we have filled up on this cabinet. We have the 83 cabinet glass doors, hand rubbed, solid mahogany, wood, black, amazing, right? Okay, we still have a little bit of room. We have the height, we have everything. We want to fill up 80 characters. We also want to fill up some other things that are on this sheet, which is part of our deal here. Okay, and we'll try to get to this. First of all, let's see here. So we have, we did something earlier today on this, which we went into our inventory. We created our inventory here. We created our own code, right? So we'll take that code, we'll copy it. We're going to bring it back over here. See where it says model? That's where your code goes. So put your code there under model, okay? Also, we like to put the code in here if we have enough room. Let's see what we have. Control V. I'm sorry. Let me copy this here. Control copy. If we could put the code in here and not pass our guide, let's see where we are. See our line here? This line represents 80 characters because I measured it. So we're still within code. So we have 83 H cabinet, glass doors, hand rubbed, solid mahogany wood, black, amazing. And then there's our code, right? So, oh, did I get the wrong code? I think I got the wrong code. Hang on. Copy. Oh, yeah. Copy. Let's get rid of that code. Okay. Just right there. Control V. See how we're doing that on code. So see how we went over? So at this point, we could probably get rid of this fill word like amazing. Get rid of that thing. And just put it in where we have enough for our code. Okay. So now we have our title line made. Okay. Now let's see what we have. We have a store category. Next thing we're going to fill, we're going to go into our category guide, and we're going to look for cabinets. I'm going to go through this whole category guide here. And you can look for it one at a time, or you can go Control F in Excel and write the word cabinet, and then find all. So there are display cabinets, see, trunk cabinets, or wine cabinets. I think this one would be a display cabinet, right? So we're going to take that code from here and copy it there. We're going to go back into all the each to fill. We're going to put the word cabinet. So there's our cabinet code, okay? So what we've done so far, we have our title, we have our code, we're going to skip description, we're going to go to upholstery. Well, it doesn't have any upholstery, okay? Color, it's black, right? So we're going to go into black. Material, it's going to be mahogany wood, right? Because it says, remember in our title, mahogany wood. I'm sorry, our code goes over here, my apologies. Code goes here. Okay? Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have our title, we have our inventory. We're going to skip the second one. We're going to go into the subject title. There's no upholstery because it's wood. It's the color black. It's mahogany wood. Okay, you could reference the view right here as well. Mahogany wood. There's our model code. There's no age on it. Our size, we have a size on it. We'll go back to the to the deal. Here's our actual size. So now we're going to grab all this here, highlight it, copy it, go to size, which is right there on the next column. We're going to fill it in there. So there's our size, okay? Let's keep going here. Price, at this point, you don't have a price, so we leave it blank. You would leave minimum price range. You would do shipping blanks. So that's pretty much it. Okay. I got a little bit confused on this one, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Let me let's do this one more time. I want to do one more because this is the very first one. Let's just kind of move up a little bit here. So we got one done. Let's do another one. Okay. So we got this one done. It's a cabinet. It's hand rubbed. It's from Noir. There's no other information on it. Okay, so let's go to the next furniture. See right here, it says next. You can always go there, or you can go back and pick the next one, however you prefer. In this case, let's just go to the next one. Okay, so we're going to do this again. And let's break on this one. So